Imagine being just 9 years old, slipping quietly out of your home in the middle of the night into a raging storm. No warning, no goodbye, and then a vanishing without a trace. That's exactly what happened to Asha Degree on Valentine's Day, 2000. A little girl from Shelby, North Carolina, seen walking alone on a dark highway in the pouring rain. Moments later, she was gone. No struggle, no witnesses, no clear motive, just an empty road, a missing child, and a mystery that has haunted America for over 2 decades. This is the story of Asha Degree. Welcome to Captain Justice True Stories. Subscribe and turn on the bell, because every case we cover brings us one step closer to justice. Asha Degree was born on August 5, 1990, the second child of Harold and Aquila Degree. They were a close, loving African-American family in Shelby, North Carolina. Asha was smart, sweet, and deeply shy, a rule follower. She loved school, basketball, church, and her big brother, O'Brien. Her parents were protective: no internet, no cable TV, no streets after dark. By all accounts, her life was safe, stable, happy. Backhand index pointing right, but that night would shatter everything the Degree family thought they knew. Sunday, February 13, 2000, felt like any other day. The Degree family went to church, then spent the evening at home. At 12:30 a.m., Harold checked on the kids. Both were asleep. At 2:30 a.m., O'Brien heard Asha's bed creak, but assumed she was turning in her sleep. At 6:30 a.m., their mother checked again. Asha was gone. The front door was unlocked. Her book bag and clothes were missing. No signs of struggle, no forced entry. She had walked out on her own. Backhand index pointing right, but where could a shy 9-year-old possibly be heading at 2:30 in the morning? In the middle of a storm? By 7 a.m., police were on the scene. Witnesses soon reported something chilling. Between 3:30 and 4:15 a.m., motorists saw a small figure walking along Highway 18 in the pouring rain, carrying a backpack. One driver turned back to check on her, but the girl ran into the woods. That child was Asha, and that was the last time she was ever seen. Backhand index pointing right, or so everyone thought, until searchers made a chilling discovery just days later. For days, helicopters buzzed overhead. Dogs tracked scent trails. Volunteers searched the woods. Nothing. Then, 3 days later, belongings were found. A pencil, a marker, and a hair bow near a tool shed off the highway. Inside the shed, nothing. No evidence she stayed there. No reason she'd go in. Why would a 9-year-old girl, afraid of the dark and dogs, leave in the middle of the night and walk into a thunderstorm? Backhand index pointing right, the answer wouldn't come right away. But when it did, it was buried miles from home. A year and a half later, in August 2001, construction workers in Burke County made a discovery. Asha's backpack, buried 26 miles away, wrapped in a plastic trash bag, still holding her clothes and school supplies. The location was remote, not somewhere she could have reached on her own. Someone had taken her, and someone had buried her belongings, as if trying to hide them. Backhand index pointing right, but the real question was, hide them from who? To this day, no one knows why Asha left, but theories abound. Theory 1. She ran away. Maybe she was inspired by a school story. But would a shy 9-year-old leave at 3 a.m. in a storm and never return? Theory 2. Grooming or abduction. Perhaps she was lured by someone, but her family had no internet, no suspicious phone records. Theory 3. Accident and cover-up. Someone may have picked her up, harmed her, and panicked. Theory 4. Left willingly, then foul play. The leading theory is that Asha left on her own, but crossed paths with the wrong person. Backhand index pointing right, but theories are one thing. What about the evidence that came years later? Hundreds of tips came in over the years. Most led nowhere. But in 2016, an inmate claimed Asha had been killed and buried. The FBI even dug up a property. They found nothing. In 2020, another tip claimed Asha was seen getting into a dark green car, possibly a Lincoln Mark IV or Ford Thunderbird. That lead faded too. No suspects, No arrests, no answers. Backhand index pointing right, and yet, through every dead end, Asha's family never gave up. Through it all, Harold and Aquila never stopped searching. They still live in the same house. They still decorate her room every Christmas. They still buy her birthday cake every August. They've held press conferences, worked with the FBI, and led vigils. And every Valentine's Day, the day Asha disappeared, they light candles and pray. They believe someone knows something. They believe she didn't just vanish. And they believe it's not too late. Backhand index pointing right, but more than 20 years have passed. So, where is Asha Degree? It's been more than 2 decades since that stormy night. If alive today, Asha would be 34 years old. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has released multiple age-progressed images of what she might look like now. But the question still lingers. Where is she? Backhand index pointing right, and if you know anything, you could be the one to finally bring her home. If you have any information on the disappearance of Asha Degree, please contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI or the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office at 704-484-4822. This has been Captain Justice True Stories. Subscribe, like, and share, because the more people who know, the closer we get to answers. Because justice is coming.